What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jad here from Puma, Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video, of course, here on the Xbox One. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome. And I'm just gonna say, I like where your head's at, Zero. I like where your head's at. We are gonna try that, because if that's the case, that changes the game. I'm just saying, that changes the game. So what we're gonna do, guys, if you didn't see Zero's comment from the last video, we are going to turn off the fertilizer so they will not buy it anymore. They just won't have it. They'll have seed, no fertilizer. We're gonna give that a go here in just a minute. I'm just saying, I'm excited to try that. I never thought about that, because the spraying process is definitely not the slow one. It is the working of the dirt, obviously, is the slow part, but you know, it's not a big deal at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But that would be awesome if that works. I've never tried this before. We're gonna give it a go. Basically, guys, the theory is to turn off the hired workers from buying fertilizer, and then the theory is to you know, just turn them loose in the field. Basically, turn the hired worker loose in the field with the seeder. He should seed, although he might stop. I'm not sure, unless you've probably tried this, haven't you, Zero? Maybe. I'm assuming. I don't know, but I do appreciate the I like the discussion with the different seeding tactics and stuff. And there was something about unfold and tap and then something, and you should be able to go fast. I don't know what you're on about. Please explain in more detail. Unless you mean like this, and then I don't know. I don't know. I need to fertilize it first, though. Never mind. So we'll wait a minute. We'll get a couple rows done here, and then I'm very excited to actually try this. I'm just saying, that's why we're getting everything set up. We're gonna use a small tractor to seed just because we can, and then of course the bigger tractor on our wagon, not an auger wagon per se, but auger box. Auger box. We can call it an auger box, right? Like an otter box for your phone, but it's not at the same time. But it's an auger. Okay, so obviously, guys, we have our new field. This is our first time we're going to be harvesting our expanded field. This harvest is going to take me forever. I will probably just do this one video and then finish it off screen, off the recording for you guys. We will be buying a combine. I think this harvest we're going to go ahead and buy a combine, because we should be getting enough money. We need just over $100,000, so we should be getting enough money off of this harvest to go ahead and buy ourselves a combine. That's awesome. I am very, very excited about that. I'm just saying, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to have our first combine that's actually, well, we had the little dinky one, but our first real combine that's actually ours. You know what I'm saying? I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited for that. So there is that. So guys, I like to keep you all up to date, even if you don't care about like Christmas lights and stuff. I got my Lightorama controller the other day, yesterday for me, 2 days ago for you guys, just saying. And it's like cooler looking than I thought it would be. I should take some pictures of it. It's very like professionally made. Like, I was kind of surprised by that in a weird way. But like, they have rubber grommets and just looks really professionally done. So I like it. So now I have to actually make the snowmen, which we bought. We went out the other day and bought a what do you call, I'm gonna call it a rod roller. That's probably not the technical term, but basically for taking metal rod and you run it through the thing, and it's got like the 3 wheels, and then it'll make circles basically from like 3 inches to, well, anything you want, I believe. So we got that the other day. We went to Horrible Freight and bought that, because really it's not something we're going to use a lot. So if it lasts through this project and maybe another one in the future, then we're probably okay with that, you know. Plus, it was funny, my dad actually had some old gift cards from Harbor Freight that saved us like $26 or something. And then the guy running the register, he's like, you have the 20% off coupon? Because, you know, they send coupons out like all the time, and we're like, no, don't have one. He goes, yeah, you do. And he scanned one he had laying there. So he saved us another 20%. So we got the thing for like not that much money between the gift cards dad had in his wallet for a year or whatever, and the 20% off the guy gave us, just because, I don't know, he's being generous. So we got the thing for not that much money. So pretty cool of him to do that for us. Just saying, he was doing that for everybody. There was a guy in front of us that was buying a jack, and I don't know, the jack was like 80 or 90 bucks, and the guy goes, do you have the coupon that makes it $69? And the guy goes, no, I don't. And he goes, yeah, you do. And he just hit the button on the computer, gave the guy the better price for it. Everybody around kind of looked at each other and started laughing, because the guy under register just like didn't care. Like, yeah, save money, I don't care. So he was making sales, man. He was wheeling and dealing, getting people through the door, which is, you know, good sometimes. Just saying. All right, where are we gonna be taking soybeans? Soybeans. Ooh, that's a good price for soybeans there, bud. Just saying, soybeans. Soybeans. Oh, okay, that's fine. We can remember that. I hope. I don't know where anything is on this map yet. Can you tell? There's only like 4 places, and I don't have a clue. I'm just saying. What do we get off a round? 1 whole round. Well, this is short field too, though. Long field will be a lot more, obviously, because it goes way down. Sorry, my mini map is off. Way down yonder, way down there. You know. Just saying, we're gonna be at like 43%, 40. Yeah, that's not bad for a short round. But are you gonna have problems? You good? You should be good. I'll still turn you around manually. Come on, try to get you over as far as possible. Not quite getting okay. Over this way a little bit, and then straighten it out. Away you go, bud. Away he goes. Let's go run this load just because I want money. I want money. Money. Mama. You know that song? Monday. It's about Mondays, right? Yeah. Some of you might know what I'm on about. I grew up listening to basically anytime we were in the car. For a long time, it was the radio station KLOU here in St. Louis, 103.3. It was the oldies station, you know, playing the 60s, probably mostly 70s music, which, you know, there's some really good music out there, 60s, 70s, just saying. Now I think they play up into the 90s, so they still call themselves the oldies, I believe, but not so much. Yeah, it was 33K for that. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. That was only a little smidge. We should be looking at over 60K for a full load, 70K, somewhere in there. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long with a bag of chips. Okay. Barbecue preferred. Thank you. Like my Jimmy John's order right now. Number 11. Barbecue chip. Thank you. I would appreciate it. Jimmy John's is so good. You guys ever had Jimmy John's? So good. So good. Just saying. All right. Let's give this a go. So we're going to fertilize and then plant with the fertilizer hired worker thing turned off. Oh yeah, here's a problem though. We have to do one at a time because it's still fertilizer. Were you trolling me, Rob? Or zero? It was zero, not Rob. It was zero. Okay, so we turn that. We gotta play the game in the settings here a little bit, which is fine. Totally fine. We'll go this way, and then we'll turn around, and we'll go this way. just to kind of get a good little chunk here. All fertilized up. So that wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, you'd run the fertilizer, then you would run the seeder, and then you'd run the fertilizer again. Okay, so now we have to come, wrong button, back in here, and we want to turn now that off. Okay, turn that off. Park this guy out the way. At least a little bit out of the way. Oh, there's a boulder. Okay, come on. And then we take this guy, and it's off. Fertilizer's turned off right now. But I don't know if he'll go on hired or not. I guess he will. By golly, George. By golly. Okay, so we'll do the same kind of thing here. To get a good sample here. Is this actually gonna work? Because you notice it's making the ground a lighter color, therefore, quote, getting rid of the fertilizer texture so the fertilizer can fertilize. How many times did I just say fertilize? So the fertilizer can fertilize with the fertilizer in the fertilizer. Duh. Like, come on, guys. Okay, so now if we come over here and we get back into him, don't know why I'm folding my implements up, because I need it again. Plan. Okay, so if we check in here and we go over here, it should be the lighter blue, which it is. Okay, then we have to come back over here and we have to turn the fertilizer back to buy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that eliminates the cultivation or working the dirt step. Now this is going to work. We will do that this time. Why do I keep folding my implements up? I need it again. So what we can do is get the harvest most of the way along, hire the fertilizer, let him finish the field basically, then turn it off, hire the seeder, let him do his thing, turn it back on, hire the fertilizer. I don't know, is that going to take longer? Because I can run multiple things now, but that, at least with what I have to work dirt, that takes forever. So anything's better than forever. I'm just saying, anything's better than that, because it does take, it takes a considerable amount of time with that little plow that I have. Like, we're talking a couple hours probably to get this field done. So I feel like that's going to be faster using the fertilizer, the seeder with the fertilizer turned off, and the fertilizer again. I feel like that's going to be faster. Is he going to continue here? Oh, I thought he was going to get stuck on the shed. We'll ride with our guy here for a minute now. Oh man, this changes everything, guys. My farms in Madison County, this changes everything. I'm just saying, our multiplayer, this changes everything. Although in multiplayer we do, well, okay, we do some of the seeding ourselves. We do a lot of the fertilizing ourselves, I believe. Still, I don't know. I usually just go in there and harvest. It seems like there's always a harvest ready for me whenever I join the multiplayer server. So I'm just like, okay, let's harvest. I'm here. Let's go. Man, that kind of changes life. So, Zero, is this something that you do? Or was this just like deep thoughts by Zero? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something you just came up with? Or is this something that you actively do on Farm Sim? Like, I never thought to do that. I never thought to do that. It's genius, honestly. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's awesome. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Just as long as I can keep my controller on to keep the game running, I'm all about it. Because that is a downfall, I will say, of console, is eventually it pauses up your game if your controller goes off for long enough. Just saying. Bit of a downfall, but it's not really that bad because, you know, just gotta be basically running the hired worker while I'm actually at the computer or at my setup here, instead of actually just walking away and, you know, going to make dinner, going to take a shower, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to the farm, whatever. I actually have to be here, which is fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, and then that, I didn't check the, okay, so it does pop up to second fertilization stage as well. You can see I had some issues in the top right. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry. I don't remember what happened there. Something definitely happened, and I can't really tell you what it was because I don't really remember. So outside of us making new plots, our little plow thing's just gonna sit for a while. I personally like working dirt though. I feel like it's just, you know, more realistic to where I'm at, but we can go no-till for a while. We can definitely go no-till for a while. What did Turtle? Wow, Turtle just posted in Discord something wicked there. It's 6 meters, 6 meter 5. See, I was hoping I had another like bigger thing here, but I don't. And then as far as like actually working dirt, but there's no reason to do it, then why would we do it? You know what I'm saying? So we're okay for now as far as I'm concerned. We can just run that method. Looks like Turtle was playing ATS, and it looks like he was playing ATS and pulled a Swifty and laid a truck on its side. I'm just saying, into it like a telephone pole or a light pole. Truck on its side, down on its passenger side. Seems like something he would do. Yeah, throwing you under the bus, Turtle. Yep, you're right. Oh, goodness. By the way, speaking of ATS, American Truck Simulator, coming up on Friday. I don't know what day. Friday the 11th. I will be streaming American Truck Sim. It's been a little while. They have some kind of October breast cancer awareness stream or not stream. Special trailers or something going on right now. I don't really know. I've not really looked into it, but I know there's some special trailers and you have to deliver so many loads, and I don't know. It's a whole thing. But yeah, so we're gonna stream it on Friday the 11th of October. It's a Friday night, of course, and barring something comes up in my quote-unquote real life, not my fake online life, not fake, but you know what I mean, my second life, my online life, as long as nothing comes up in the real world, we will be streaming American Truck Sim that night. So make sure y'all tune in for that one. If you guys are watching right now on Saturday, I'll be streaming around 6 to 6:30 this evening, and I'll be streaming Monday as well. Farm Sim tonight for you guys. I streamed Minecraft last night, and then we'll be streaming Minecraft again on Monday. And the daytime streams continue as well for another week anyway. Hopefully, I am gonna have to shut down those daytime streams soonish. For sure. Christmas lights coming up. My dad's gonna start taking more time off work to work on, say, snowmen and pumpkin day and the farm and just all the stuff that's kind of happening all at once here. I know he's gonna start taking Wednesdays off, which is fine and dandy and great and happy and awesome, but here's the problem. I record all day on Wednesdays. Record / just work on stuff. I mean, the actual amount of time that I'm recording is not that great per se, because, you know, I'm like to turn this field back over this morning. In fact, before making this video, I spent like an hour and a half on here, which I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but it takes time, you know. Spent like an hour and a half just getting the map ready to record. So I do a lot of that on, like, today's Friday, so I don't stream on Fridays, but I record. Same thing on Wednesdays. I don't stream, but I record. But what I think I'm gonna have to start doing is dropping the day streams so I have time to record. But it's all good. Or maybe go to one time a week stream during the day on like a Tuesday or probably a Thursday, and then just record like a madman on, say, Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? I will say, when Christmas light season rolls up here real soon, when I actually start putting Christmas lights up, the daytime streams are going to cease to exist, unless we have a weather day that I just don't want to play out in the weather, because there will definitely be those days where it's like cold and rainy, and I'm good. I'll just wait and work on lights tomorrow or the next, you know what I'm saying? Which actually recording during Christmas light season is going to get very interesting, because see, last year when I was recording videos and Christmas light season came around, I already had every video recorded for the whole time I was going to basically be out doing Christmas lights, just because, like, the way I used to record, where I would record every, you know, or I would record, say, 2, 3, 4 weeks in advance. Now that I'm recording, you know, it's it's Friday for me, excuse me, sorry. Friday for me, and this video comes out on Saturday, which I prefer to record this way. I really do. But figuring out a schedule where I can keep doing it this way is kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. If I could just like not sleep anymore, and which, I mean, G Fuel, it's a thing, right? But if I could just not sleep and like record at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning every night, I probably would. Honestly, if I had my studio, which I'm one way or the other, I am moving to the garage soonish, which means I will be able to record out there late o'clock at night. That is a time, by the way. You know, I can record out there at midnight, 1 o'clock, not bother anybody that's trying to sleep in my house. Not have to hear anybody that's still, you know, my brother's still up then making noise, or those days when my brother's off work, because, you know, he gets days off work, you know, it happens, right? But I'll be able to record. So I think that needs to happen before Christmas light season, so I can still, you know, kind of burn the candle on both ends. Or honestly, that during Christmas light season, I think I'll be burning the candle from each end and the middle, if you know what I'm saying, because I'll have Christmas lights on the agenda, streaming, trying to record, and still have like farm time. So we might just put the candle in an incinerator, but that's okay. I'll make it all happen, boys. I'll make it all happen. All right, combine check. Autosave, please. Combine check. I forget how much we exactly need for this combine. All right, look at that. We have just enough. We are going to buy our combine. I'm just saying, look at that, boys. Look at that. Now, if we were really smart, we would lease a header for it. On our next load, we lease a header, and boom, 2 combines, 1 harvest. Let's go. I'm just saying. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Any hoozles. All right, we have purchased a combine, but we're not going to use it. It's going to sit at the shop for right now. I wanted to purchase it before I spent the money on something else. I am going to fertilize, plant with no fertilizer, and then fertilize again with the sprayer. I am going to do it that way this time, just to see how it all works out. I'll let you guys know that in the next one, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a video here, because well, it's the same harvest you guys have seen, right? So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much for that. If you guys enjoyed the video, I never asked for that. I hardly ever ask for this. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, do that. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, links in the description. I stream every day but Sunday as of right now. We'll see how that goes here in the future, but as of right now, every day but Sunday. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, how many times can I say as always? A toodles.